Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the topic outsourcing, the types of outsourcing, the challenges and the advantages of outsourcing. Let's move to the first topic. What is outsourcing? Outsourcing is a business practice in which a company or organization delegates certain tasks, functions or process to an external service provider. Instead of doing or performing those activities in house, the company contracts with other companies or the individuals to handle them. They are mainly or commonly used the outsourcing includes customer support, information technology services, manufacturing, data entry, payroll processing, content creation, and many others, etc. These are the some tasks or the functions of an outsourcing. So let's move to the second topic. What are the types or the different types of outsourcing? The first one is business process outsourcing. Second one is informational technology outsourcing. Third one is knowledge process outsourcing. And the fourth one is manufacturing outsourcing. So let's move to the details about the each types of outsourcing. So first of all, we are going to discuss about business process outsourcing, which is BPO. This is a practice of contracting a specific business process or operations to a third-party service provider. This outsourcing is commonly used in a streamline operation, reduce cost, improve efficiency, and focus resources on a core business activities. When a company outsources a non-core or a supporting function to an external organization that is also specialized in those areas. Business process outsourcing BPO can be classified mainly into two: offshore outsourcing and onshore outsourcing. Offshore outsourcing is a contracting a company located outside your company with considerable time zone differences. When it compares to onshore outsourcing is refers to the service providers located in the same country as your office headquarters. By taking an example for business process outsourcing, a company that oftenly divide the type of work they are subcontracting into two structures. This outsourcing type deals with the backend needs of an organization, which means they are provided all the admin functions and the tasks like outsourcing like finance, document management, human resources and payroll, etc. Next, we are going to discuss about the second type of outsourcing, which is information technology outsourcing or ITO. This is a practice of contracting out various IT functions or services to an external service provider. So, the information technology outsourcing also refers to a business hiring a third party company or agency to handle the IT needs. Organizations are often choose to outsource certain IT functions to specialized the companies or vendor to leverage their expertise by reducing costs, improving operational efficiency, and focus on their core business activities. The IT needs can be anything like customer service development, software testing, cloud computing, mobile and web developing, maintenance and support, blockchain consulting, data science, etc. These are the some of the roles that played behind an IT outsourcing. The information technology outsourcing can be classified into various types like offshore outsourcing, nearshore outsourcing, onshore outsourcing, and cloud computing. Offshore outsourcing and onshore outsourcing we already discussed in the business process outsourcing. Next we are going to discuss about cloud computing. Cloud computing provides the computer system resources like storage and computing power to enhance the business agility and reduce the IT complexity at a lower cost. Next, we are going to discuss about the another type of ITO, which is nearshore outsourcing. Nearshore outsourcing is a practice of getting work done or service provided by the peoples in the neighboring countries rather than an organization's own country. So this is all about the information technology outsourcing. Next we are going to discuss about the other outsource named as knowledge process outsource, which is KPO. Next we are going to discuss about the other outsource named knowledge process outsource, which is KPO. This is a business model where companies outsource their knowledge based processes and tasks to the external service provider. This involves the transfer of complex and specialized knowledge related activities to a third party organization that has to be expertised in those areas. When it compared to business process outsourcing, which is mainly focusing on routine, repetitive tasks, but KPO involves in the outsource of high value and knowledge intensive activities. The primary benefit of knowledge process outsource includes cost saving, access to specialized expertise, increasing operational efficiency, improving quality and accuracy, scalability, and the ability to focusing on the core business functions. By taking an example for KPO, a manufacturer who decided to acquire raw products using various processes to add value to them and sell the final product for a higher price. They will need expertise and specific skill to add more values to the product and improve the efficiency of the production process at the lowest possible cost. And this will also help the business to establish a competitive advantage. That is all about the knowledge process outsourcing. Next, we are going to discuss about manufacturing outsourcing. Manufacturing outsourcing refers to the practice of a contracting a third party company or manufacturers to produce goods or components on behalf of another company. The company that outsources its manufacturing process is often referred as a client or a buyer, while the third party manufacturer is known as the contract manufacturer or a supplier. The manufacturing outsource can offer significant benefits in terms of cost saving, expertise access, and flexibility. However, it's required careful consideration, delegate partner selection, and effective management to ensure a successful and mutually beneficial outsource arrangement. These are all about the manufacturing outsourcing. Next, we are going to discuss about the advantages of outsourcing. The advantages of outsource includes cost saving. An organization is always save the cost of the amount. Second point is focusing on the core competency. An organization or a company is always focusing on the competency of the company, other companies. Then third point is access to specialized expertise. They always access the most specialized or expertised peoples that make a big outsource for a company or an organization. The next point is improved scalability and flexibility. A company or an organization always try to improve the flexibility of a company. Next is risk mitigation. Risk mitigation is means the word mitigation is mean by reduction of harm. The companies try to reduce the harmful effects that affect the organization or related to the company. Next point is improve time to market. They try to improve the time for the market. Then the last point is to enhance the global reach. An organization is always try the best to make them globally enhanced. So these are the advantages of the outsourcing. Next, we are going to discuss about the challenges faced by the outsourcing. The first point of challenges faced by the outsource is the communication and the language barrier. An organization is always having the one of the main barrier is the communication or a difficulty for the language skills. The second point is quality control. A company should always having a challenge against the quality of their product or quality of their organization, etc. The third point is data security and confidential. In a company or an organization always contain a lot of data securities and also the confidential files, etc. So we have to make sure the all security or confidential files of a company should be always have a privacy for them. Next point is loss of direct control. A company should always have a direct control. If there is any damage that happens between that control, it will affect the organization. The next challenge faced by the outsource is time zone differences and the coordination. An organization is always depending on the other organization from outside the country. So their time zones having a big difference in between them. So we have to make a coordination between the both time for the welfare of the company. So it is a little bit challenge for the organization to done the work at the correct time period. The next point is dependency on a single provider. A company or an organization is always depending on a single provider. It will affect the organization growth, because if there is any fault happen between them, it will collapse the whole organization program or the chart for the daily routine of works that happens in the upcomings. Next is transition and the change management. When the organization is always containing a management. If there is any transition or a change in the management happen, it will affect the outsource and the whole organization. So these are all about the challenges faced by the outsourcing. So I think all of you get an idea about what is outsourcing, the types of outsourcing, and the challenges, advantages of outsourcing. So that's all about my topic. Thank you.